Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 11, episode 1. Okay, so the taglines were all right. I think Candy and Portia had the best taglines, but they taglines were all right too. So it was just like whatever. Whatever. If you see me looking over here, it's because I took notes on my computer and I'm reading the notes. Okay. So we see Portia. Portia looks very pretty. I love her hair. She's in the car with Dennis. Dennis is an entrepreneur, and Dennis is also her boyfriend, or her friend, as she called him. They are on their way to uh, get rings fitted, or to pick out some rings, get some rings fitted because he might propose to her over her birthday weekend, which is this upcoming Friday. So, Dennis is an entrepreneur. He owns lounges, nightclubs, and he's also the founder of the original hot dog company. I've never heard of it. Maybe it's some like, popular down south, but I've never heard of it. But I guess, like Portia said, them hot dogs is doing well because they were looking at rings, $100,000 rings, but then they pulled out that $552,000 ring. But I thought it was way too big, like extremely. Like I don't need. Well, I think it was like 10 carats, 10 and a half carats or something. I don't need 10 and a half carats. Okay. Also, I don't feel well. My throat is doing something. So if I sound like an old man who has smoked cigars all his life, then that is the reason. And I'm so sorry about that. We then see Nene. Nene goes upstairs to get Greg. They have a couple of friends and family over for a spiritual get together to pray. Greg has stage 3 colon cancer. Um, they cut out part of his colon, so he's in remission now. Um, Nene just talks about how she had to put on this strong face, but in silence, she cried in the car and she cried in her room and she just broke down by herself, but not where anybody could see her. So they pray over Greg. So Nene tells us it was Cinco de Mayo. Um, Greg said that he was in pain. They took him to the hospital. They had to have surgery on him that night. Greg says when the doctor told him it was emergency surgery, he wrote a letter to give to Nene if he didn't make it. And he said, I mean, I'm not ready for death, but if death um, is supposed to come because I've done everything that I'm supposed to, you know, have done in this lifetime, then I'm ready. But Greg right now is cancer free. Let's hope he stays cancer free. We then see Candy. Candy is on the tour bus with Escape. Everybody from us, well, those three except for Tiny. Tiny was not on the bus. They are being awarded the ASCAP Golden Note Award. Um, I think the award ceremony was the Rhythm and Blues Awards, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where the festivities were being held, but I do know that they are being awarded. Um, they have been, did they say they've been in the game or been doing this for like 25 years or something? That's a long ass time. We then see Cynthia, and she's on the phone with this man. His name is Matt Hill. She met him through Steve Harvey. Matt is not the cutest man. bunch, but I think he's a broadcaster, sports broadcaster, something to do with sport. They've been dating for 3 months. I mean, I don't know if the relationship is real. Oh, they have had sex because Cynthia felt the need to tell all of America that he has, swam in not the lady pond, in just the her pond. She really likes him. Noelle then comes into the room, and Cynthia said that Noelle and Matt have met. They met unexpectedly. Noelle came home before she was supposed to, and they have like an. It was an awkward meeting, but they have a good rapport with each other. Cynthia and Matt are talking back and forth. She's like, "Oh yeah, I don't know when you're nervous because it's always like you're in control." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I like to be in control." And she's like, "Oh, do you now?" And Noelle is like, "Can you not?" And Cynthia like, "Well, can you get the hell out of here?" And Noelle said no. And I said, "Noelle, now you gotta go. Let your mama ugh, talk dirty to that man. Okay, I know that's gross, but you can't be in there. You are literally being a cock blocker, and that is not acceptable." We see Eva. Eva is at the photography studio with her family. They're about to take pictures. She has her daughter Marley and her son Michael Jr. I think that's her husband's name, Michael. I think. They all had on like the same color jeans and pants, shirts and pants, except for her fiance. Her fiance had on them damn black pants, those black jeans, and I said it doesn't go. Why did Eva throw that shade at Cynthia? Was it play? I don't care if it was playful shade. She shouldn't have threw the shade at Cynthia. And I still think that Cynthia should have never even bought that wig that she had on her head. When they showed that flashback to last season and that damn wig on her head, I just craziness. Absolute craziness. We see Nene. I guess she's at her boutique. Portia comes. Portia brings flowers for Greg. She says that she's just here to, come see her, see how she's doing, come look at her. Nene says that she is going to go to Miami for her comedy show. This is the first comedy show she's done since Greg has been diagnosed with cancer or was diagnosed with cancer. And so now that, Greg is doing a little bit better, now she can get out. She wants to focus on work. She doesn't want to let the sadness overtake her. I didn't know that Nene was still going to do the whole comedy thing, but I guess. Somebody tell me if she's funny. I'd love to know. Portia says, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you're going to be in Miami. Friday is, my birthday. It's going to be my birthday weekend. So I'm going to be in Miami. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna come see you at the comedy show, support you. Maybe we can link up, do something, chill. Now, I don't know if she, I don't know when she was talking to Nene, if she meant like bring her nigga to meet Nene, or did she just say me and you can link up? Because I thought, unless Greg is not going, it was perceived as a double date. I don't know. So Portia starts to try on outfits. She tries on this like tie-dye purple outfit. When Portia said it was nasty, it really was nasty because all that ass is just unnecessary. Okay. I was like, Portia, stop. Let me just cook up some eggs. I'm like, girl, I don't know. That's one of them nasty outfits that you do wear to Miami on a weekend getaway. But not with your nigga, with your friends, because you trying to find a nigga to fuck in Miami. That's neither here nor there. Next, we see Candy and her family and Don Juan. They are wherever the ASCAP Rhythm and Blues Awards are being held, I guess in LA. I'm not sure. She says she flew her family out, but they never said where she flew her family to. They're at dinner. Ace looks just like Candy. Not just like, but Ace looks a lot like Candy. And Riley also looks a lot like Candy. Candy got them strong ass jeans, okay? They're sitting, they're at dinner. Candy's like, I mean, how would it be if we had, another child? And Riley is like, what the fuck you mean another child? Candy's like, well, you always wanted a little sister. She like, yeah, until I saw how y'all were with kid. Candy like, what is that supposed to mean? She's like, you're never around. You're never here. You're never around. Like, I'm confused. I see you for like a couple of a day or two, and then you on a flight someplace else. Why was Riley's wig like that, and why I didn't like her wig at all? It wasn't something that I like. Todd is like, well, the reality of it is, if the lifestyle that we want and how we're living, we have to work to afford it. And she's like, the money doesn't mean anything if y'all not here. And Todd looked like that doesn't compute. The money still means something though. But I mean, it doesn't. To a kid, I mean, to you it does, because something were to happen to you, at least your children have money to not have to worry about something. But children just looking at it like, damn, you ain't never here. Like, what the fuck? Todd says he doesn't think that they should leave any men behind, no soldiers behind. And it's shaping up to look like Candy's storyline is either she's pregnant now or she's going to get pregnant. This just came out of nowhere. Her just talking about this baby, and then when she accepts the award, she's like, I'm not gonna slow down working. I don't feel like I've reached my peak. But and balancing that with being a mother is hard. It's a great life and I love it. So we see Portia, her sister Lauren, and her assistant. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I'm not gonna say anything. This scene really irritated me a little bit because it was like, why were they making it such a big deal about calling Candy? Her assist Portia had the idea to contact all of the girls and have them fly out to Miami to support Nene at her comedy show. So her assistant is like, call people you know who like you. Like, what? So she calls Cynthia. Cynthia says yes. She calls Eva. Eva says yes. She texts Marlo. And so they're like, oh, you gonna call Candy? And she's like, I mean, it won't be weird, will it? When her assistant says to call Candy, the lights then flicker. And I'm like, is this a special effect or like what? So Portia's like, I mean, I just want it to go well. So she calls Candy. She's like acting all nervous or whatever. She finally gets to the point. Then she says, well, Cynthia said she couldn't come. So as of right now, it's just me and you. So maybe we could ride together. And that silence on the phone, Candy. And Portia was like, "No, bitch, I'm joking. I'm joking." Candy was like, "Oh, okay, because I was definitely about to hang up this phone and block your fucking number. Like, you done tried it." But I'm like, you, why are you so pressed over this relationship that you have with Candy? Like, why is this still like a thing? Like, you beating around the bush to call her? Are you scared or nervous how the interaction gonna go? It's like, okay, whatever. See Portia, she is getting ready to go on the Miami trip. She has on this long red hair. I love the hair in all white. She sees her man. She like, ooh, he got the tattoos out for me. And I'm just like, "Uh, is he shorter than you? There's nothing wrong with a short man, but is he shorter than you?" They get in the car. They're on their way to the airport or wherever to go to Miami. We see Eva. Eva is packing. She's like, this trip will be nicer accommodations wise since Portia's planning it. And I'm like, but Portia's not gonna book y'all a hotel to stay at. Shouldn't you take care of that? Anyway, we then see Cynthia. Cynthia's packing. Nene calls Cynthia. Cynthia about loses it trying to figure out a lie. Cynthia, Nene is like, "What you doing, girl?" Cynthia like, "Oh, I'm just doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that." Like she was really struggling on that phone to just not spill the beans. She tell her she got a conference call, so she gonna call her back. She's like, "Lord, please don't let me tell this lady. Why? Why do you need so much help keeping a secret? What is going on? Your ass can't hold water." She's like, she just gonna kill me. She just gonna kill me. She gonna call me 700 times from the time she's in Atlanta to the time of her comedy show, and I cannot say a word. So who knows? Okay, who knows what Cynthia gonna do? We then see Candy on the red carpet. Ace is up. Ace is cranky because Ace is like, I want to go to fucking sleep. Okay, I don't know what y'all doing over there, but I want to go to sleep. Um. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say this. Candy, while they were at dinner with her family, she's like, "Yeah, I'm really busy, but I'm always on top of everything. I go to all of their parent teacher conferences. I'm really, hands on in their events." She then, like, this, if you don't know the definition of irony, just like, what the fuck? She then gets a fucking text. It's a text from whoever saying that you missed Ace's parent teacher conference. She's like, "Oh shit, I missed it. I forgot all about it." But I thought you were just you're always there. You're always there. You're always around. Like, come on, girl. You're rich. You got 95 jobs, okay? And 95 checks. So, I mean, don't. Anyway, so now we see Candy. She's on the red carpet. Ace is like, "Bruh, I'm ready to go. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Y'all do what y'all want to do, but I'm going to do what I need to do. Okay? And that's sleep." She says Todd is a very hands on father. So, this will be fine. But Don Juan is holding Ace. She asks Don Juan, "Where is Todd?" Don Juan says, "Todd probably at the bar. I don't know." Well, you got your hands holding a beer, but they ain't holding your son right now, okay? So Ace is over it. Ace is not trying to do this, but she is happy that her family is there. They accept the award. They give their thanks. Candy says, "I'm ready for more blessings. I haven't reached my peak," and it's just like it's a pregnancy storyline. I already said it. Last scene, we see Portia and her baby daddy, fiance, but boyfriend for right now. They are on their way to the hotel. She tells them that she has something planned with the girls. She starts to introduce the girls. She's like, "It's two girls I have a problem with, Marlo and Candy." She's like, "You know Marlo?" He like, "Nah, I don't know her." "Do you know Candy?" He's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, how do you know Candy?" "I mean, I don't really know how I know her. I just, Huh? Huh?" Portia's like, "Oh, you just seen her around." "Yeah, I mean, I done seen her. I can't really give you a specific time or place where I done seen her. Mm, So Portia says, "I can't really worry about that because I might be getting proposed to at any moment, and so you don't worry about real life things to focus on a temporary little engagement rather than the rest of your life and this nigga lying and cheating on you. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it." They get to the hotel. He has a private chef in the room. They cooking a 3-course meal. He done put flowers on the bed. It's all beautiful, nice, romantic. She goes in the bathroom. She calls Lauren on fucking speakerphone. Lauren is like, "Yes, girl, be with your good black man. No kids, no wives." Portia like, yeah, I had to snatch him up off the market. We don't know, but the promos are saying something completely different. So the episode ends on a cliffhanger. He goes to get a box. Maybe it's the ring, maybe it's not. Please don't take me ring shopping. I don't know how you gonna have me fitted, but just buy me a ring, put it on my finger, and then we'll have it fitted afterwards. I want to be completely and utterly surprised. Okay, I don't want to go ring shopping with you and then know that you're gonna propose and then wait for it. No, that's not the way for me. Okay, so they're supposed to be proposed. I don't know if he's gonna do it tonight or whatever, but that's the end of the episode. It was, something light, nothing too crazy. I probably next week will be introduced to the newest cast member, new additions man's wife. I don't know his name, sorry. Nor her name. So sorry. Um, I am sick. So hopefully by next week I will be better because I can't afford all of this. Okay. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching this review. If you like this review, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you like me, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.